Winning Through by Brian Irvine. Narrated by Kenny Blyth.
Chapter 1. The highlight of my football career was the 1990 Scottish Cup final when I played for Aberdeen against Glasgow Celtic. I will never forget that day, Saturday, 11th May 1990. Most people thought Celtic would win. They were a great attacking side. The greatest strengths that Aberdeen had, though, were in defence. Alex McLeish was an athletic and commanding centre-half. Willie Miller was possibly the best defender Scotland has ever produced. His partnership with Alex had helped win Aberdeen the European Cup Winners' Cup. They had played together many times for the Scottish international side. By this time, Willie was coming to the end of his career. As he became older, he got injured more often and couldn't play in every game. Alex would also miss games because of injury. For 2 seasons I had been stepping into the side to take the place of one or the other. Then, no matter how well I had played, I would step down again when either of these great players was ready to come back. This is what it takes to be a professional football player. You have to have the right attitude, and you have to be patient. Above all, you must be ready to do your best when the opportunity arises. For this important game, though, I had been made first choice beside Alex McLeish. At last, I had established myself in the side. We stayed overnight in a hotel near Glasgow to prepare for the game. That day, we trained in the morning and later travelled to Hampden Park, where all Scotland's cup finals are played. I was very aware of the great history I was about to become part of. Little did I know how my whole career was going to change that day. It was not something that could be planned. I was fully prepared, though, in every way. The game kicked off at 3 p.m. before a crowd of 60,000 in the ground and a television audience of millions all over the world. There were people in Australia, America and the Far East watching and listening. All of us were aware that many were desperately keen that Aberdeen should win. Of course, there were also many who wanted Celtic to win. The game was quite tense and nervy. The 2 sides were very equal, with Aberdeen's defence in command of the Celtic attack. The Celtic players were good enough to have most of the possession, but they couldn't score. Over the 90 minutes, neither could we. Normal time ended with a score of 0-0.